welcome back. If this is your first time, I hope you'll stay. Espero que te quedes. Now, in this video, I'm going to look at some reflexive verbs in Spanish and how their meanings change in non-reflexive. Okay, so a lot of the verbs that we've seen as reflexive, well, the meanings are pretty similar in non-reflexive and in reflexive, like to go, irse, or hacer. Okay, but these ones, the meanings change completely. Now, if you remember your reflexive, the action is done to yourself. Okay, you do something to yourself, and we remember las terminaciones, the endings for the arse, irse, and erse, which is something we have to conjugate. So if you remember the ending, I did a video on this actually. It was sort of a song. To remember the end. To remember the pronouns, not the endings. I keep saying the endings, las terminaciones. No, the pronouns, los pronombres reflexivos. Nos o se. Do you know how I used to remember this at school? Métese means put it in. And the nos o se just reminded me of nose. So put it in your nose. Métese nos o se. Nos o se. Métese, put it in your nose. A little bit of Spanglish there. But if you see it written down, try. That's how we remember our pronouns. So, okay, that's so it would be métese nos o se. Métese nos o se. So it'd be me voy, for irse, quickly. Me voy, te vas, se va, nos vamos, os vais, se van. So you see? You practice that in your head. The ending for the conjugation of arse or irse, okay? Nos, métese, nos o se, métese, nos o se, métese, nos o se, métese, nos o se. Have you got that? Okay. Let's go on. Let's continue. So the first one we're going to look at for today is desenvolver. Desenvolver, without the reflexive, is to unwrap. So, a sentence. Voy a desenvolver todos mis regalos. So I'm going to unwrap all of my presents. Now in reflexive, desenvolverse, it means to manage or to cope. So to manage or to cope, a sentence. Tu hija se desenvuelve muy bien en la ciudad grande. So your daughter copes very well in the big city. Okay? Desenvolverse, to cope, to manage things well, to handle. Okay? Right. The next one for you, cambiar. Cambiar, to change. Okay? I'm going to change an object for another. Okay? To change something. Okay? Voy a cambiar este regalo por este. I'm going to change this present for this one. Okay? Now, cambiarse refers to moving. So if moving from one place to another. For example, you might say, me voy a cambiar de casa. I'm going to move house. Or voy a cambiar de instituto. I'm going to change school. So it's moving from one place to another. Okay? Me cambio. Nos cambiamos. Nos vamos a cambiar de piso. Okay? We're going to change flats. We're moving from flats. We're moving from one place to another. Okay? Volver. Volver, to return. Vuelvo mañana. Okay? I'll come back tomorrow. I'll return tomorrow. Now, volverse is to become, to convert. Okay? So, el profesor se volvió loco. Okay? Se volvió loco. The teacher became crazy. Okay? Se volvió loco. Okay? He got crazy, became crazy. Okay? Saltar. Saltar, to jump. Okay? The action of jumping, lifting yourself off the front of the floor, going up and down, to jump. Now, saltarse is to skip your responsibility, to not do something, to miss something. For instance, a class. Me salté la clase de matemáticas. Okay, so I skipped maths class. So it is to avoid a responsibility that you might have. Okay, so to choose not to go through with the responsibility you have, like going to class or going to a meeting. Me salté la reunión. Okay, I skipped the meeting. I didn't go. Okay. Okay, the next one is probar. Probar y probarse. Now, probar is to try something, to taste it. Deja que pruebe eso. Let me try that. As in something, food. Okay? Lo quiero probar. I want to taste it. Okay? Probarse is to try on a piece of garment, so clothes. Okay? Me quiero probar esos pantalones. Okay? I would like to try on those trousers. So, non-reflexive is to taste. Reflexive, probarse, is to try on an item of clothing. Do let me know if you didn't know any of these. It's good to have these down at least, and so you will know in the future and make sure that you're using them in the correct manner. Okay, in the beginning I used irse as an example, but thinking about it now, ir and irse can mean, this is a good one actually to put on because it does have different meaning in reflexive now I think about it. Ir, which is just to go. Irse can also mean to permanently go somewhere. So you might hear somebody say, se fue al cielo. Okay? Se fue al cielo. She's gone to heaven, is not coming back. And they're normally referring to death. Se fue. Okay? He died. Se fue el año pasado. He went. He's not coming back. Okay? So to go somewhere, you're not coming back would be an example of that. So to leave for good. Okay? Se fue. Se fue a Madrid. He's not coming back. He went to Madrid and he's not coming back. Okay? Whereas ir solo is just to leave one place to go to another. Okay? It's the difference. So the next one is negar. So negar is to deny. So for instance, negó Tom haberme mentido. So Tom denied lying to me. Negar. Now, negarse is to refuse. So to refuse to do something. So, me niego a limpiar tu casa. Me niego a limpiar tu casa. I refuse to clean your house. Me niego, to refuse to do something. Okay? Negarse, to refuse to do something. The next one is parecer. Parecer, to seem. Okay? Parece interesante este libro. So it looks interesting. It seems interesting. Parecerse means to have similar qualities to something. Okay? To look like something or someone. Okay? So, te pareces mucho a tu madre. You look like your mother. You look very similar to your mother. You look like your mother. Parecerse, to look like. Okay, to be similar to something or someone. Okay, encontrarse and encontrar. Now, encontrar is to find. So when you've been looking for something and at last you find it. Encontré mis llaves en mi bolsillo. I found my keys in my pocket. Now, encontrarse has two different meanings. The first meaning is when you want to express how you're feeling. So, hoy me encuentro fenomenal. Today, I feel great. Me encuentro mal. I feel a bit sick, okay? Encontrarse bien o encontrarse mal. Health-wise, how you're feeling or your mood. It's also when you run into someone unexpectedly. We're not expecting to run into someone, but then you do, okay? Hoy me encontré con el profesor de biología. Okay, today I ran into the biology teacher. Okay, run into or how you're feeling. Encontrarse. Me encuentro fenomenal hoy. Today I feel fantastic. Next one, ocupar. Okay, ocupar, non-reflexive, ocupar, to take up space. Okay, so mi cama es muy grande. Ocupa casi toda mi habitación. So my bed is huge. It takes up all of my bedroom, almost all of my bedroom. Ocupa mucho espacio. It takes up a lot of space. Ocuparse means to take care of something or someone. Okay, I'll take care of it. Ocuparse. Ocuparse de. Ocuparse. Mi abuela se ocupaba de nosotros cuando éramos pequeños y mi madre tenía que trabajar. So my grandmother used to look after us when we were children and my mother had to work. Ocuparse de, to take care of. Okay, I do really like that one. So I hope you remember that for future reference. With that, okay, I am going to leave you. And I hope you've taken away something new today. And until next time, goodbye. And guys, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do that down below. Your support is much appreciated. Now, good luck with your revision. And if there's anything that you really would like to go over, do let me know and I will try my best to make sure that I do a video on that subject, okay, or that topic. And until next time, adios. Adios, chicos.